All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another market and trade review and analysis for today, the 22nd of January. It's a great day on the market. A lot of sideways chop action, but a lot of new all-time highs as well. The paper account will start there, up 2,400 on the day. Not great, not bad. Green is green. I'm happy about it. That's a great day. And I gave a lot back. That's what I'm not really happy about. So the coin swings that we had, we're up massively, almost 200%. We take a look at coin, this spike at open. And while I did close those for a lot, Tesla moved against me really fast here. And that is what burned me. I didn't cut it quick enough. I was looking for a bounce down here and we just kept going. So that was that. And then I traded a little bit of DWAC, which we'll take a look at today as well. Not a bad day though at all. So like we were saying, a little bit of an inside day for the SPY. On the daily, we'll go ahead and hide the barcode. We had a new high, a new all-time high, 45.22. It's pretty awesome. I think I'm gonna get like a SPY 500 hat just for fun. But that was a sweet thing to see today. And then, it was just a real small range, not a whole lot going on. The 5-minute paints the picture a lot better. Take a look at that. And we throw on the levels again, right in here. So I already drew these in, high of day, low of day, and that was really the range. I mean, you could put a tight level in here, but it's not even a full $2 range. If it continues to play in this tight range though tomorrow, that might be good to have, and it's right at the volume profile line here as well, which is pretty interesting to note. So we'll be watching that. And you know what? I'm probably going to go Wix on this. That'll work. I like Wix rather than Kendall Bodies because, that's where you can look to not get your stop taken out and where you can get, maybe 2 or 3 cents more per contract when it wicks up to those and tests it and jumps and grabs it real quick. So what are we looking at tomorrow? Obviously the SPY, looking for probably, I don't know if we're going to get continuation or an inside day. There's nothing telling me right now as far as the trend is concerned, right? We are still in a massive bullish trend. Nothing is changed to bearish on the weekly or daily, right? It's just the first day of the week, so not a lot to be said here yet. And this is real strong. So that's the SPY. We got to take a look at DWAC, and I mean, this is absurd, right? Regardless of your thoughts about Orange Man Bad, I don't love the guy, but don't think he's the worst. Anyways, the stock today, if you don't know, DWAC is a SPAC, S-P-A-C, that's a special acquisition company, and Trump backs this a lot, and he has a large stake in it. And today it ran absurdly 80 points intraday, $80, and that's because DeSantis dropped out of the race. And so, it's good news, I guess, for Trump. I don't know. It's ridiculous to me that a potential politician can have a stock fluctuate this much based on the GOP. So, anyways, it was insane. Option contracts went like 5,000%. I made a video on it, a short video on it. Last time it did this, right? It's worth noting. The last time that SPAC ran like this, back in 2021, let's just go weekly because that's a better, right when it opened, it just kept going and going and going. So, and then in here, so it's worth watching. Just some of these shorts are getting blasted up through here. And if we can fill this into the lower 60s, yeah, it could get going quick again. I don't know how many shorts really are there, but because of that, Rumble also goes on the daily, right? Big day for Rumble. Have that on watch. Normally I wouldn't trade these, but you have to be able to move with the market, right? And rotate sectors as the market gives them to you. So that's that. Looking at PayPal, which we talked about yesterday. Now we can go here for that. And take a look at, where is PayPal? There we are. So PayPal had this massive day yesterday, right? where we broke above the 200 EMA for the first time in a long time into this zone, right? Today we opened up real big. I'll pull that open. And then just all day sold off. And I made the mistake of trying to catch a bottom twice on PayPal at this low of day test, once in here, boom, and that didn't work out for me on this here. And then I actually caught down in here, 63.22-ish, and that is this swing right here on PayPal that you can see here down 4%. And I like that on the daily, we came down and we closed above, right? And almost, not quite in the middle of this candle, but we did close up. And so looking for a little bit of a bounce tomorrow off of that. We will see what happens. Anything can happen. Netflix is important to be watching. Earnings are coming up, right? And we have another, it's just a tightening range, a little bit of a curl up here. The premiums are absurd. If you don't know what a premium is, right? That's the price of the option contract. Because earnings are coming up, the premiums on the contracts for Netflix are like $1,000 for, you know, $10 out of the money. It's absurd. So definitely not trading that too much. Tight range, $10 range from open to close here, or from open to low. Do we have any levels here? Ooh, blasted that one. Let's throw some more in here. So earnings on Netflix is always a big reaction. You can see on the daily chart, if we hide this, earnings here, right? Massive gap up, like just huge. And then earnings is tomorrow. Back here, earnings again, huge gap up, and then down. I mean, this earnings reaction is absurd, and that's what people are pricing in, right? So almost a $40, $50 move. Oh my gosh, I stand corrected. Almost a $60 move. That's disgusting. So people are pricing that in. That's why the premiums are so expensive. Coin, we talked about a little bit, right? Ripped up at the open, and we have to look at Bitcoin today as well. So bounce there. This is a sweet hammer candle coming up, but then it gave it back a little bit, testing off of the 9 EMA on the daily. As far as the 5 minutes concerned, right? It's a lot of up and down here for coin. And then every time Bitcoin would catch a little bit of a bid, they would go. It's the same thing with, you know, the spot ETFs. Here's Bitcoin. Gotta look at Bitcoin today. And something I want to do a little bit of an exercise here is draw out a Fibonacci retracement sequence here. And I had one down here in this lower range. These are the supports that I have. Bitcoin broke below, right, the level that we had. And the next one we have is 38,465-ish. It's in here, the height of this candle, which is 38,463. So 48,433. It's just in that range, right, of 48 or 38,400. So if we scroll out to the weekly, and I'm actually going to draw this on the daily, just because I like fibs on the daily more than the weekly. And we start at the bottom of this bull run, right, which is down here at 15.4. And we go ahead and grab Fibonacci retracement tool. And the way to do this is you start at the very bottom of the run and go to the top. Like that. And I like wicks. You guys know I like wicks rather than candle bodies. And based on this, all right, let's see. We're wicking below, and the next level is way down there. Now, if we go candle bodies instead of wicks, right? And we go bodies. Then we're looking closer here, and it's right about where we are right now, where we wicked off of today. We have to grab bodies down here as well. Right in there. So anyways, it's, you know, excuse me. It's this range in here for Bitcoin. There's no denying that. We'll see what happens. And with it goes Coin, Mara, Riot, the spot ETFs, and all the miners as well. Last couple things we want to look at are Fiverr. This is an interesting one. Fiverr on the daily, right? Massive, strong day today. I'm not sure if there was news behind this. There's no news here. I don't know what was the case here, but the EMAs are almost crossing. We're coming up to test similar like we saw to PayPal, testing this 200 EMA, right? For the first time in a long time. Hopefully we can break above it with some strength. If we do, we get to going. And that brings me to the last thing I want to go over today, and that is IWM, right? IWM, which is the Russell 2000 ETF, small caps, right? None of these blue chips, none of this Magnificent Seven junk that everybody's talking about. It's not junk. I love trading them. But looking at this, right? IWM, while everything has been ripping, has been on the down. Big day today. EMA crosses above, and we're at this key level here of 197, 198-ish. Yeah, 197 is more like what it is. If we can get above this, fill this little gap here at 198, then we go back to the 200s in my opinion, right? High 200s that we can go with force. So things like Fiverr, SMCI, and just some of the small caps. The small caps start to move. Although the Russell doesn't house the small caps that are, like the hyper growth tech small caps that I like to trade, it does reflect usually how they're doing overall. So that's interesting to note. So IWM is on watch for me, definitely, as we go into the rest of this week. Hopefully we can break out of this range that it's been in for a long time and make some new all-time highs, just like the SPY did. That's about all I've got, folks. I appreciate, again, all the love. Give this channel a subscribe. Give it a subscribe. Click the subscribe button. Check it out. There's a link in the description for free stock. You and I both get some free shares of stock if you sign up with my referral link and open a Webull account. It takes you like an hour to do. My uncle just did it like last week, and the referral's coming through, which is super cool. You can get shares of Apple. You can get shares of Ford. A lot of big companies are giving away. So really awesome. If you got any questions or anything, feel free to shoot me a DM. Follow me on all the other socials at Coach Cash. And remember, if your goals and dreams don't scare you, probably not big enough. See you guys tomorrow.